Acha introduce. Hey guys, mkoaje? Mko fiti? I'm also well. We are well. Are we?
Definitely.
We are well. And just so you know,
Wow.
nililearn kutengeneza. So before we end this game, nitaonyesha nitakuwa nimemaliza.
Oh, we're playing a game?
No. Before we end this video conversation today we're going to do money talk. Money. If you know me, you know I am passionate in matter finances, and she's very strategic. So we're going to discuss bad debts.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, at some point we will be biased or
unbiased
in regards to things that you shouldn't take loans for, and things that we feel like, okay, maybe we can come to a compromise. Maybe you can, or maybe you can't, or maybe. So my name is Sonia.
I'm Sanjay.
And let's get to it. What do you think, guys, that you shouldn't take loans for, or loans for,
or you shouldn't borrow money for what?
For what?
Let's start with on a light note. Something that I saw is a complete trap is to lipa later. Going on a trip, vacation, and then you come and pay for it later.
I know.
Like, really, yes, it's a good strategy for the business, but for the people who are going to be paying, oh my gosh.
Una imagine ukilipia uende, like I pay, tuseme mimi wale watu tunapenda ku travel, I decide to go to Mombasa for like maybe this weekend or a staycation. Then I'm like, I don't have the money, but I really want to go because traveling is very addictive.
Yeah.
So nimeona wame advertise I can pay later, and I go with it. That is nonsense. That is not even bad debt. It is good for the business.
Yes, it's good
but
for the
you
business.
As a person, no. I think it's better kusikwambia watu. For you as a person, you shouldn't be given advice on where to spend the money. I think it's better for you as a person to like start paying, lipa pole pole, and then go later.
Exactly.
Then go now, pay later.
No, imagine, umeenda Mombasa, whether you don't even know maybe how much you'll spend. Maybe you thought I'll go, maybe they'll charge me like 50k. Then you come back unajipata kwa na bill ya like 200k. Then ya siku ulienda ukajibamba siku mbili tatu.
I know.
No.
You shouldn't. The other thing that you should never take loans for, debts for, is a man. Sister.
Fanya hivi. Is there something inside there?
Boyfriend. No.
Something else. Church.
Yes.
No, there are people who take loans ati wapeleke kwa kanisa.
Lakini unajua me as a
I know you as a Christian, but be honest. Is it a right decision?
You shouldn't.
Ati uende ukatoe tithe ama sijui uende ukatume pesa ya mjengo kwa kanisa.
Ukasupport sijui true. Unaona, another thing, unaona hata not loans. No, you shouldn't take money. If tuseme I had a pledge in church, and nilikuwa nimepledge I will toa 1,000, and then I realized like maybe my parents or my parents call me, or like if you have a guardian, akupigie simu akwambie sina chakula na lala njaa. Do you know what you're supposed to do? The 1,000 that you were supposed to take to church, you're supposed to send that person, because hakuna mtu atatoka nje akuja support familia yako.
It's true.
But the church, God has blessed other people to support. The church is a community.
Has a big following.
Yes, the church is a community, but to your family. Hata pastor wetu by there alituambia hivyo. Kama if mzazi nilikuwa na 200 nilikuwa nataka kupeleka kwa kanisa. Mzazi anipigie simu aniombe hizo 200 kupatie mzazi. Juu the first blessings come from your parents. Yes. Yeah. Ukipeleka kwa kanisa, imagine babako alale njaa, mamako alale njaa, umepeleka pesa kwa kanisa. Think.
Are we being too harsh?
It is the truth. Tuambiane tu ukweli, usipotezane.
Yeah, there's no need to sugarcoat the truth.
You shouldn't be a foolish Christian. Mungu anapenda watu werevu.
Yeah.
God does not flourish with foolish people, with fools. It is unwise.
Yeah.
What else should you not take loans
Something
for?
else, it's you should not take loans for, what are they called, liabilities.
Example.
Liabilities ni kama, let's say gari, like it's not, unajua kuna
It's not a
vile
necessity.
it can be, you can take a loan for a car kama it is an asset in a way that it is for a business. Maybe unataka kuanza kazi ya Uber, you can take a loan, get the car, at least gari itajilipia hiyo loan. But huwezi niambia unachukua loan ya gari, you don't even need the car, unataka tu watu wajue uko na gari. Like it doesn't make sense. Kama hauna gari, it's okay. Ama tuchukue gari, uchukue loan ya gari ndio wasichana wakupende.
I know. Actually,
wasichana wanakupeanga pressure.
Pressure, I know. Not just crazy, oh, I want a man with a car.
And then they don't even want a small car. Wanataka ati sitaki gari yenye ninaingia ni kama naenda kwa choo.
I know.
Oh wow, girls.
Na yeye mwenyewe hana.
Make sure mwenye anakuambia hivyo, make sure hata yako na
gari. Hiyo gari yenye anasema anataka.
Yeah, but hata kama ako nayo, don't take a loan ati kumfurahisha
msichana. No.
Don't do that.
Actually, unaona, back to the point of business, you should never take a loan to start up a business. You don't take loans to start up a business. You take loans for already existing business. Unataka kuboost. Because trust me, if there's something that can humble you in this world, it is a business. You take like 100,000, 200,000, put in all that money in a business that you do not even have any idea how it is run.
Yeah, exactly.
You take in money, like start like maybe a job some place unakuja unaambiwa hii kuna cartel. We cannot do this here.
Yeah.
Mara watu unajua kuna watu watakangi watu wengine waweke biashara the same place. If you have to take money if you want to start up a business, don't save up and start up a business. Don't take a loan to start up a business
unless you already have experience in that field. Let's say maybe, let me go back to the example of an Uber. Maybe umekuwa ukiendesha gari ya mtu. So unajua kuna those people who are given cars and then mwenyewe anakuambia in a day make sure you give me this amount. Wewe umefanya kazi na hiyo gari ya wenyewe, umeona hii kazi kuna vile ananinyanyasa. Maybe if I get a car, hiyo pesa yenye namtumianga nitumie kulipa
loan. Unaona ina make sense.
That makes sense because you already have experience. But
again, it is not startup.
Unataka kwanza kuingia kwa Uber, you've never driven an Uber, you don't know how much they make in a day. You're just assuming iko na do.
Unaambiwa na watu pesa ya Uber iko na pesa.
Uber has money.
Uber has money, yes, but you need to have experience on how to run it.
Yeah.
You have to start it, maybe start up with your own car.
If you have a car, or you get from someone hivyo venye wanafanyanga, like you pay.
Una retain a certain amount as you learn the business.
Yeah.
Ni kama venye unataka kuanza kazi ya kupika uji, unaenda unaajiriwa kwa watu wenye wanapika uji as to steal the idea.
Exactly.
Unaenda unajua how it's done, what are the ingredients,
how do you get the customers.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you want to start up a business, business inaweza kuramba. Just use your own money.
Humble you.
Don't use loans. At least ukiwa unajua there's something I always think is good. Heri ukiwa zero than ukiwa negative.
True. Very true.
Because when you take a loan, trust me, you're at a negative. Yani uko na deni ya mtu. But ukitumia pesa yako utarudi tu zero. Uende uanze kupanda pole pole.
And then unajua pesa yako haipati interest.
Yeah.
If you take a loan with maybe a company, they will expect you to repay it monthly with interest. If you don't pay that money, they will come for what you have.
Exactly. And that's why they ask for collateral.
Yeah, they will come for what you have. And most places, financial whatever, they do not lend money to start up business. If they're giving you money to start up a business, they will use a different security, and then you decide what you want to do with the money that you've taken from them.
Exactly.
And then another thing that you shouldn't take a loan for is furnitures, electronics, wardrobe.
Yeah. By the way, you know, some people, I think a problem with most people these days is that they're trying to live a life that is they cannot afford.
They cannot afford.
They're trying to live a high lifestyle, but they cannot afford it.
Yes. Naona sasa nje amenunua gari mpya. I want to buy a car. Nilienda kwa Sanje, she has this recliner,
I want it.
I want it so comfortable, I want it.
And then you decide si niliona kuna hii phone, there's this kwanza easy loans za simu. Oh my gosh, those things, they are so tempting, but the interest is crazy,
very crazy, very extremely.
Kuna time nishaiona like kuna hii app, I don't even know its name. You borrow like 1,000 bob unalipekiwa 2,000, like
hata ni kidogo.
What? Yani 100% interest.
Yes. Now if you don't pay them back, they will call your parents, they will call your siblings, they will,
yani tu utaibishwa kila mahali.
Let me tell you, unaona watu wa collection, they can frustrate you.
Yeah.
I know a friend of mine who used to work in these collection jobs. What they used to do ni, see, unajua when you are applying for this loan, you give them consent
to access your contact.
To access your contact.
Yeah.
Ukichukua hiyo loan, so they are not violating your rights.
Yeah.
Ukifanya hivi wanakwambia, na hiyo time hakukuwa na data protection policy.
Plus unaona ukichukua hiyo app kuna kwanga na hizi terms and conditions. You know guys never read those things.
You don't read because you
just accept because you know you need this money. Terms and conditions you accept.
You accept.
Yeah.
Alafu pia unajua kitambo hakukuwa na, you shouldn't give somebody's number without their consent.
Yeah.
Saa hizi data protection policy imeanza saa hizi. Kitambo hakukuwa nayo.
Yeah.
If someone calls you and you cannot sue them because of having your number without your consent.
Yeah.
So saa hizi when you dial those codes, alafu unapewa do, and then you say hakuna mahali watanipeleka. They have access to your contacts. So this girl used to do this. Okay. People can be weird. And click kwa contact list yako, anakucreatea WhatsApp group.
What?
Si ako na contact list zako, si anazisave kwa simu yake, anatengeneza WhatsApp group, anaada watu wa contact list yako wote, alafu anaandika heading nini ya kusaidia kukulipa loan. So finally, na ujue kwa contact list yako, maybe there is your manager, your parents, your pastors.
Wow.
And then you feel like wow, you end up paying.
Asa utajipata kwa hiyo group. Utajipata kwa hiyo group. Watu wanachanga tujui wanachangia nini, kumbe ni wewe.
Siko na heading.
Oh wow.
Inaandikwa hapo, unaona hapo title ya group. Inaandikwa to helping Sanjay loan repayment.
Wow.
Alafu
did they used to work?
Yes, unajua ukishaona hivyo wewe si utakuwa frustrated utume.
But pia unajua the frustration from those people comes also from wenye wanawapea hiyo kazi.
Yeah, you
that
have
job is so frustrating. You have targets, you have the ones above you wanakupea stress, and then they work for like hours on a kingi shift, maybe umeingia shift yenye upendi.
I know.
It's like
alafu unajua unaambiwa if you don't collect this amount by the end of the day, you're going to extend for maybe 1 hour.
Yeah.
What will you do? You unafanya every means possible to make sure this person pays.
Yeah.
Ama you tell them, ama unaona when if you can do it, please stop taking these mobile loans.
Yeah.
They will frustrate you.
Very much.
These people will frustrate you. Kwanza kama unachukua, make sure you pay. If you're sure utachukua na ulipe ni sawa, but unapata when you give them the consent and agree to the agreement, they can access your messages.
Wow.
So that means if they decide to go through your phone, your personal things, they can. Now when they can do that, it means anaweza angalia simu yako apate uko na, especially men, uko na pango wa kando, uko na wife, uko na nini, anakwambia utalipa pesa ama ni tell your wife you have a
wow.
I think these people
guys can go below the belt. Hey, you guys need to be careful. Na vile hizi apps, there are so many.
There are very many. Na uzuri you're giving youth this job.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu watu wengi wanafanya hiyo kazi ni youth, wana startup.
Yeah.
So you find yourself in weird crazy scandal because you just ukaingia sema kwa Sanjay loan app. You dial the code, you get the money, yes, but if you don't pay that money back, hata kama you'll pay it back, is it necessary? No, hata kama utailipa, do you think people having access to your private life
is more
worth
important.
Unajua kama mshwari does not ask for consent.
Yeah.
They give you the money based on how you maybe save with them
and how you repay your loans.
Yeah. Huyo mtu akujui, the more the risk, the more the whatever, the more the risk. More the risk.
And when the deal is too good,
think twice.
Because before upate limit ya mshwari atipande, you'll have borrowed, paid.
They check your credit score.
Yeah. But sasa easy apps, they just come and tell you, we'll give you this crazy money. Wewe take that crazy money and then unalipa.
Na unajua hawalipangi.
What?
People don't pay. Singama kuna time yenye kuna hizi loans, sitaki kuzitaja majina, zilitokea like a time back. Watu wakachukua, I think hizo loans app zilifungwa. But trust me hata kama uko na loan ya hawa watu, kuna time itafika wahaye hawa watu waanza kuitisha hizo pesa. They write them off and then they hire people to collect the write-offs.
Utamu wa deni ni kulipa.
Just pay. Other things that you shouldn't take loans for is
I think mostly ni expenses.
Ceremonies.
Luxuries.
Ceremonies. Niliitwa Rorasho.
Yeah, I have to do a wedding.
Yes.
Wedding. You know people take loans for weddings.
Yes.
Me, I was shocked.
Why?
Ati mi nichukue loan for one day.
Yes, a wedding is a big thing.
Acha tukae tukiwa boyfriend and girlfriend, please.
But I think what people should learn to know is you can do a wedding without a big budget. Nowadays,
you just go to the registrar.
Actually, mnaenda eCitizen ama ni wapi download form ama ni whatever you
mnalipa hiyo yenye mmeitishwa.
Yes, for the registrar, whatever registrar. Kuna hiyo kwa eCitizen. If you go to your Citizen, you check in that and you say, you go sign in the documents, and then even going to the church to do the vows, it's like a ceremony. You're already married according to the law, so the church is just a ceremony. So what should you do? Just do a small wedding. If you have to do the vows, and because you want to start the marriage with God, which is okay. I think what you should do is you can do a Tuesday wedding.
Sure.
When people are not so many.
Or Wednesday. Depending on your church. Sijui church hours ama zinaitangwa aje. Hours za kanisa.
Ama you do a surprise wedding. Juu hutaki kuinvite watu. Mwende, maybe before church ianze, you go talk to your pastor. Tell them that you want to do your vows then. They bless you. See, now you go with your best man.
Yeah,
yes, your witnesses. And then wakae kwa kanisa, katikati ya kanisa, pastor announce, we have a small ceremony. You buy 1 kg or 2 kg or 5 kgs cake.
And you eat.
You do the vows in front of the congregation and in front of the God. If you want to do it in the altar, share the cake and go home.
Yeah.
Just that.
Heri mwende mkasaini hizo mavitu, and then when you're settled, when you're feeling like tuko na tu pesa hivi, acha tufanye sherehe, then you do the wedding. Not going to take a loan to wedding. It's just one day. Sasa something that happens a lot, watu wengi wa hizi when you're nafanyanga these big weddings, I know we might not agree with this.
It is the truth. They end up breaking up.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say. I was about to say you're going to refuse.
But not all of them. But
most.
It is important to do a wedding before you label your relationship, because you want to start the marriage with God. It is important, but don't go out and beyond.
Yeah, you can even do a Jubilee wedding.
But sasa Jubilee weddings zina happening kwa wale watu already wameoana. Si mingi zina happening za newlyweds.
Yeah, but kama hata wao walikuwa wameoana, maybe they didn't do a big wedding, they did maybe a small one. Now they want to do this Jubilee because now they are well off and they want to invite a lot of people.
I think it is important to know that you don't have to have a congregation of 1,000 people for your wedding to be successful. You can have 5 people. The only person that's actually mwenye ni wa maana ni hata it is not even your parents, it's just the pastor officiating the wedding and your witnesses too. So you're 5.
Yeah.
You and your spouse,
And
your two witnesses,
and the person
pastor.
officiating. Yeah.
Five people. That is a whole wedding, and just go to your vacation, Zanzibar or Maldives,
Or
with the
go
money
to
that
your
you have.
to your house, mutengeneze two flowers kwa bed.
I know. You shouldn't
You
go out.
Ama mwende kwa Airbnb. You
do
know.
anything, or just go to Mombasa for like 2 nights.
Aki unapenda
Come back.
Mombasa.
Imagine, I prefer tropical vacation.
You like the hot weather?
No, I prefer tropical, like Masai Mara, Amboseli, blah blah blah. Cost nainanga cost ni cheap.
Yeah, guys, umesikia cost ni cheap, so go to Coast for your honeymoon. Go on a budget.
Go on a budget.
And then ile time you'll feel that you have the money, you'll feel, oh my goodness, wedding 3 million only. My car is worth 20 million, like 3 million is nothing. We're finding your wedding.
You
Just
do that wedding,
it. Yeah.
Do whatever you can afford.
Yeah.
Also, things that I feel naonanga you shouldn't take loans for is sometimes unapatanga watu, inafika mahali watu wenye wanaendanga kazi, unapata if you have a car, you're taking loans to fuel your car. So you just don't fuel and uchukue matatu because it's cheaper until you have the money to fuel.
Yeah.
You know, ama kama wale watu tunalipa fare, ukilipa fare every other time ukienda job, unapata inafika mahali hauna fare. It means there's something that you need to work on your budgeting.
Yeah.
You're going wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless maybe something came up like
an emergency.
And you
had to spend.
You had to spend the money. Na hizo emergency labda ugonjwa. Don't break your budget to help someone.
Yeah. Something else that I find with mostly watu wenye wana earn, like they have a fixed salary, like at the end of the month uko na do. Something that I find they do wrong ni ku spend all their money knowing that at the end of the month I'm expecting something. You know, for people who wanafanya hii the jua kali sector, like where you know leo utapata kazi, kesho nikose. Those people are very cautious. They never spend all their money. Anajua tu leo nimepata mingi, yes, but I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know about this month.
I know. Unapatanga leo ameearn pesa mingi, anapitia supermarkets ama kwa wholesalers, ananunua in bulk.
Yes, just they look at the future. Even people our end month, you need to also learn that you need to budget. Hata kama unajua at the end of the month I'll get this amount, make sure uko na pesa, because when katikati ya mwezi inafika ushamaliza pesa, that's when you'll start taking these phone loans. Ukijuanga nitalipa mwisho wa mwezi, you'll start taking loans ya fare, start taking loans, uanze kukopa watu mapesa, madeni, and that's because you did not plan yourself.
I think another thing that we forgot to say is you shouldn't take a loan to pay another loan.
Yeah, by the way watu wanakuanga niyo kazi, unachukua loan kwa hii app,
unalipa hii,
unajua hii deadline yake inakuanga hii time, so acha nichukue hii, then the deadline will expand, ilipe hii.
By the end of it all unagonganisha pesa hivi, unalipa A ulipe B.
Yeah.
Ukilipa B unailipa na interest, so you dig into your pocket to kuongezea the interest.
Yeah.
And then unakaa deadline ya B inafika, loans for. You shouldn't take a loan. You shouldn't take a loan to pay another loan.
Yeah.
You shouldn't take a loan for luxury like furnitures, electronics. What else?
You shouldn't take a loan to give people.
Yeah,
take a loan for church.
Shouldn't take loans for Mercy Ministry. Mercy Ministry is helping the needy.
Oh wow.
Like, the needy can be the church. The needy can be a friend in need. It can be for support groups. You shouldn't take loans for support groups.
Yeah.
And then you shouldn't also take a loan to buy a car unless you're using the car for a business.
An already established business.
Not a startup.
That you know it can pay up.
It can pay up
loan.
The loan. Yeah. Unangalia, do I really have the capability to pay it off?
Yeah.
Yes, you shouldn't take a loan also
to upgrade your lifestyle.
You shouldn't take a loan to for day-to-day needs, expenses. Yeah. You should unless you lost your job, blah blah blah, you're struggling, blah blah. No. So luckily you're working, you have a salary, or you work and blah blah blah. You have a source of income. But pia unapata things like you're taking loans every other time to pay rent. You're taking up loans every other time to pay to fuel. You're taking up loans every other time
For fare.
for food. You know, something is going wrong with your financing. Like you need to do better.
You need to do, it's called planning.
Yes.
Hata heri ukuwe na kitabu unasema this month I want to do this and this. Every time you spend money, at least you have M-Pesa, unaweza angalia like your messages, you see where your money is going. Ukitoa cash unajua niko na this money at hand, how did I spend this money? And that's how you will find the gaps that are there that are making you spend more than you're supposed to.
I think what I'll advise some, especially salaried people who have an issue with spending, we have a spending impulse. What you should do is, kama you have money for fare, you withdraw all your money and then you allocate each and every one. Unaeka tuseme at this pocket, unaeka this is my bus fare. This pocket, this is my food. At this pocket, si ukilipa unalipa rent. At this, if you're supposed to service your car, this is my fuel. So every time come
and my savings,
they are totally different. And then you shouldn't keep your saving in a place where you can
easily accessible.
Yes.
So because you'll be so tempted
to use it. So kama ni fare unatumianga, let's say 200, you can carry 250 just in case hikes. 250 every day. It means you're 250 kila siku ukienda nayo job. If you go kwa barabara uone like a nice trouser that you didn't have the budget for, you cannot buy it. Wrap it up. You shouldn't also take money to go for holidays.
Holidays, luxury, liabilities,
loans to pay loan
for startups, loan for
items on loans, hire purchase.
Hire purchase is another story.
Hire purchase,
it's a scam.
Do not. And
the amount you pay, you save up, you pay it in cash. Hire purchase inakwanga na interest ingine. Yes, it's sweet, like you can have the thing. Hata siku hizi wapeangi mtu naambiangu alipa tu, and then after you're done paying unaenda kuchukua. You're not even enjoying it. Unashinda tu ukilipa pesa. Heri hata uweke kwa locked account.
Yes.
Ikifika you go buy your thing.
Go buy it. Yes. Another thing you shouldn't take a loan for, hii tulikuwa tumesahau, ni phone loans. Like take a loan to, ama hizi venye watu wanachukua simu wanalipa 20 bob kila siku. We will not say the name because we are not like, but
we are not promoting here.
Or like
we're trying to spoil someone's business.
But usichukue simu uanze kulipianga 20 bob, 50 bob kila siku. Kama unless the phone you're using, maybe you have to have a smartphone because of the nature of your job.
Maybe your business, you take pictures.
But asa kama ni hiyo, just a phone that can help you take the photo. Just take the cheapest. That you can be in a position to pay back haraka and then but do not take a phone on loan. Ati juu ya kupiga simu, kuingia online, and you're not even making money online.
Watu kwa mtandao.
Don't tumia kabambe until you can afford
it. Yeah, true. In short, just live within your means.
Simu ikipotea na you didn't have a backup plan on how you're going to, or you didn't, unajua kuna watu wako na insurance ya simu. If you don't have that, tumia tu kabambe
unaweza pata hata na
1000. Yes. And then 2-3 months you can save up and buy another phone. But hizi simu za kulipa 20 bob kila siku, you do the math,
na ukikosa kulipa wewe
inafungwa na before afungue sometimes systems zao zinakuanga na shida, hawakufungulia haraka vile wanakufungia haraka.
Kufunga inakwanga
mara that kulipa ukishalipa before afungue.
Something I noticed is watu wanaumia sana ni wale watu wakadogo economy. Like they try to show you that things are cheap, but imagine you're paying more than someone who is buying in bulk.
Yes.
Mafuta imeisha, uende kama mafuta ka 20. Sijui nini, unachukua kasabuni kadogo, nini. When you have money, ukipata pesa mwisho wa mwezi, please just go and do a monthly shopping. Kama wewe ni mtu wa end month, you go buy everything. Heri uende utafute kwa wholesale, ununue kila kitu mara moja. Ndio kama katikati ya mwezi vitu zinaisha kidogo, unajua uko na pesa kidogo umeweka kando ya
miscellaneous.
But kusema ati hutafanya shopping, ati kila siku uko kwa duka unanunua
Ununua
kitu,
kila
uko kwa
kitu,
duka unanunua kitu, that one itakuumiza sana.
Unless pia unajua kama kazi yako ni ya every other day, leo uko job, kesho hauko.
Hiyo ndio tumesema ya jua kali economy, ndio maana nimesema wale watu wa end month.
Lakini watu wa jua kali just live within your
means. Ukipata leo pesa uone hii itaweza shopping, hebu fanya
ya kesho. Yes,
lakini kama haitatosha wewe tumia yenye uko nayo. But watu wa end month ndio naona wako na tabia mbaya ya loans.
By the way, unajua watu wengi, hata people who work in banks are actually people who take more loans. People who like have access to loans. These are people, it gets to your head that I can actually get this. Why not do it?
Yeah.
You want to like live in a posh place in Sijui Kasarani or near the road or blah blah blah. You're paying so much. I know someone who used to pay to, like, if you paid 20,000, they were paying 15,000 on rent.
15,000 on rent?
Yes, and now you start wondering,
where is the rest of the money coming from? Your food, your transport.
I know, unapata this person every other time, they do not carry lunch or they use whatever because they want to live in a posh area.
Wow.
And they do not want to move in to, like, if you're earning 20,000, I think the highest amount of rent you should pay is,
I think 5,000.
25% of 20K.
You're the mathematician.
Let's say just around 5,000. You shouldn't stay, ikienda sana overlive 6,000.
Yeah.
Maybe unataka kuikaa in a bed sitter, na both bed sitter is 6,000. Don't stay in a house that's more than 6,000.
Yeah.
So you be smart. No, si kila kitu nafaa uchukulie leo na enjoy. So niliwaambia nitamaliza. I am done. Nilimaliza kitambo.
Ni vile tu ulikuwa na stall. Anyway. Nitatafuta yangu, tutakuja speed competition.
Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.
Like, share and subscribe. Toodles, be smart.